What's up, guys? It's Ricky, and on this particular episode we are talking about a video that I saw on Ekwanaba. If you guys remember him, we did a video when he was in South Africa. He's a YouTuber from Ghana. Now, he recently did a video of Pastor Blinks with choir members portrayed nude while supposedly on the pulpit. And now, I don't know if I would even be able to show that. I don't think it's even necessary, but I'll show you a piece of it here. I'll just blur out their shame in many ways, to put it thing. Now, if you don't know who Pastor Blinks is, he said he was a pastor, but I don't think he understands the position of a pastor. And I wanted to talk about that for people again who are not born again. We're going to see that. We're going to see these videos going out there, because I don't know if they recently did another video, but it looks like they've just done another video that is made to look like it's a real church again, but it's not a real church. It confuses, or it causes confusion to people that see these things. They don't know that this is just a stunt that they do for their movies. Now, previously I had done an interview, as I stated before, with End Time TV, particularly about this End Time Truth TV. On this particular subject, we were tackling the matter about why does he phrase these things the way he does. We hung on him for that, and we asked him about that and about that particular point, and his answer was he's gotta use whatever means to kind of get people actually looking their way. And my point to him was, if after doing this for over 5, 6, 7 years and still being a person in the media, in the film industry and all those things, and he's a pastor or a Christian, whatever, you know, nowadays anybody's a Christian, whatever he says he is, and he hasn't found a better way to not make the church look bad the way he does, because his content always makes church people look bad. It always makes church people look silly. Okay? If up until now he hasn't done that, for me, that shows that he's not growing in his art form. If after 10 years of doing that, if after 5, 6, 7 years, you are doing the same thing and you are still using worldly tricks in order to get people to watch your stuff, to bring attention to your stuff, so that you can sell your ideas to television networks and so forth, then I don't think Mandem should be doing that, because it means that in all of these 10 years, Mandem hasn't grown. He hasn't matured to know how to make a presentation which is respectfully so towards what he claims to believe, which is the church. And secondly, my second point on that particular thing was also that if he's still using these same tricks on his platform in order to get people to watch, it means that he doesn't fully understand the actions of his craft, or how the actions of his craft actually contribute to how people end up seeing the church. Now, previously we illustrated that most of the time these scenes are made to look like an authentic church. So in the recent scene, I think I saw some ladies, somebody singing in a choir, and they are not properly dressed. They are wearing swimwear and stuff like that, and they are being portrayed over there in a perception or in a look that is made to look as if they are in a church. Paints a certain image. He doesn't care as long as he gets to sell his movies. Now, there was another video that I was hoping was not going to be viral or even get to be seen, or if you may actually even say that, where he was supposedly, it was a sin for his movie, to promote his movies, where he was playing as a pastor taking advantage of a lady. And bear in mind, while he's doing all this acting and whatever you call it, it's just disgusting work. Whenever he's doing all this stuff, he always is busy touching them, like he's busy touchy and doing whatnots and with all these women and stuff like that. We asked him about that, and he said he doesn't face temptation. And I said it straight. I'll put back that stream where I was with End Time Truth. I told him straight on video, you're lying. And he was just busy beating around the bush, going around corners and whatnot. He was finding streams where there was no stream. He was building corners as we were talking. I said no to him. God has redeemed him. I said, no, it's not such. That when you are busy touching women on your videos, claiming that you are supposedly trying to expose or give a highlight for people that are not saved to be warned of the church, and this is the only way you can think of to do such things. And in that particular same interview, we asked him, why is it that your artwork always, it's made in a way that it's meant to portray the place as if it's a real church? Now, if you don't remember, the same videos that you once saw 2 years back of people, a pastor supposedly entering water and he's bathing in the water and he's giving that water to people to drink, and he was saying that, oh, they are exposing. My question again on that particular one, but why is it that these extreme acts that they do, supposedly exposing churches, have never been seen in church? Like the particular one that he got involved in, and there was another one where he was taking food from a plate, pap or something like that, and he's eating and then he's giving his church member to lick his fingers. And bear in mind, he makes these sins look as if they are really church sins. That's what disgusts me about his acts. And I've said, if he doesn't mature out of that, it shows that he isn't growing in things. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sharp. So, no, I'm at Change, by the way. They've sent me breakfast. So thank you very much for the guys at Change. They know among them has not strived in the path of food. So thank you guys for the team over here. Highly appreciated. So this shows you that his artwork, because he isn't either growing or showing any sense of maturity in his work, he should really ask himself, what is the purpose of your work? What is the purpose of your work? And it also goes for the rest of us. While that is the version of events that comes out from thinking, what is the purpose of that work? Yes, if a person is acting this type of sins and all these things, there is a certain way that it might unfold, but we've seen Christian movies portray those things without giving that type of a explicit sin. For him, he does. He does. The other one that I'm saying that I hoped that it would not go anywhere viral, I didn't even talk about it because I was like, let's just keep quiet about it and see if it will not, right? The only reason why I'm addressing this one is because Ekwanaba posted about it, and so it might start moving its way on social media, so that we address it and say the person you are talking about does not care about the supposed church that he's trying to warn. He's not trying to warn anybody. He's trying to benefit himself by putting himself in a position where these platforms will see his stuff and think it's relevant to church. Whereas he doesn't care about church. If he did, he would frame it in a way that it shows that it's a film. It's not a real sin, because a lot of times his stuff, when it comes out, there was that pictures that came out of a guy wearing a white suit with a lady who's wearing a grey dress, pretending to be praying for her privates. You remember that particular scene? Yeah, that was him. It's the same gentleman. After all these years of doing those type of things, why is it that his art form does not transform? It's because he himself is not maturing, or is either not born again. He's just taking advantage of the subject matters. He does whatever he wants, claiming that he doesn't feel anything. What kind of child do I look like? A child? I look like a charlatan, or maybe do I look like a baby? That I don't understand. That's a pure, straight out lie. There's no such a thing. But he hopes that we would believe him in to not have questions about it. But yeah, tell me what you think. It's the Rick Reality Show, daily Christian commentary videos. Other episodes down in the pick comments, so check them out. Thank you to Change Radio for having us, and I'll see you on the later on. Yeah, be good.